Hello and welcome friends to this interesting video on Saturn's transit into Aquarius. What results each of the ascendants they're going to feel, or what kind of results they're going to experience because of this transit of Saturn in Aquarius, which happened last year. And we know that Saturn stays in one zodiac sign for 2.5 years. Okay, so definitely the impact of this transit in Aquarius, now Saturn is direct in Aquarius, so this impact is definitely going to be felt for around 2 more years. So let's find out what results, what impact it will have on each of the ascendants. Before that, I would like to discuss a few general results which on the level of mundane astrology, or even general views, general observations, what kind of results people can expect when Saturn transits into Aquarius. Saturn represents the common masses, the common people, even the working class, all right, your servants, the 4th grade staff and all people. Okay, so now Saturn is in Aquarius, so definitely it is time for people to reap the harvest of their hard work. Yes, in a way, because Saturn is in Aquarius, and Aquarius is again the natural sign which rules the house of gains in the chart of the cosmic man. So if you have put in hard work for quite some time, then those people who have worked hard, so it is time for them to reap the harvest, to reap the harvest, to get the fruit of their hard work. All right, now when I say common masses, people, so it is not that Saturn will refer to only the working class people, but in general people. Okay, when we look at Saturn, we can say that Saturn will refer to people in general. So yeah, people who have been hardworking, they can reap the harvest of their hard work. This can happen in these 2 years, definitely. And also one more thing, friends, we have to remember that Saturn is the planet of transformation, changes, upheaval also, because Saturn is the natural significator of the 8th house. Okay, so that is why Saturn is also the significator of transformation, changes. So a lot of changes also will come into the life of the common people. Lots of changes. Maybe the various policies, the various governments of the world, they will implement, or they will formulate various policies. The legislative will make new laws, and new policies will come up which will influence the life of the common masses, the life of the people in general, in most countries of the world. This can also happen. Definitely a lot of the working class people, they can definitely experience, specifically if we talk about the working class, then they can also experience a lot of upheavals, changes, they can experience. Okay, new laws can be implemented and all. Maybe those people, working class people, they may stand up for their rights, and they may demand reforms. All these things can happen. Also, friends, we have to remember that there is Rahu has transited in Pisces. So Rahu's position is in Pisces while Saturn is in Aquarius. Okay, so, and we know that Rahu casts its 12th aspect, because Rahu is retrograde. In Bhrigunandinari, 12th aspect is very powerful. Rahu's 12th aspect, it is almost considered to be 50% present in that sign, which is 12th to Pisces. So Rahu will be almost considered to be strongly, even Rahu's presence will be felt even in Aquarius because of the 12th retrograde aspect on Aquarius. So friends, now this combination is again a little problematic in a way, Saturn Rahu combination, which will definitely influence and hugely impact the lives of people across the globe. Rahu is desire, never-ending desire. So because Rahu is casting its 12th aspect on Aquarius, so that means for a couple of years from now, I mean, what will happen? People will have a great desire to maximize their gains. Okay, Rahu is also a planet which can instigate people to adopt even unfair means to maximize those gains. So definitely even the rate of crime can increase just out of greed. This can happen. All right, then friends, also Rahu can show even disease, because Rahu is any sort of obstacle which comes and blocks your life and blocks opportunities. Rahu is also connected with breathing difficulty because Rahu is obstruction. So people may suffer from diseases. The immune system needs to be strong, otherwise they may be prone to infection. Diseases may spread like epidemic. This can also happen, and disease can be contagious. This because Rahu's aspect on Saturn, and if anything, all these things can, this risk is there even now. Okay, so people need to continue to wear masks and use sanitizers, and they need to observe all precautions. They need to maintain all precautions. They need to maintain their safety, hygiene, very important, friends. And they need to boost their immunity. They need to do breathing exercise or pranayama, very important, so that they can protect themselves from various diseases like viral infections or any sort of disease which can spread rapidly even within the body, and which can be contagious and which can spread rapidly among people. So that's why people need to be very cautious. They need to maintain discipline. That's very important because Saturn is discipline. So they are focusing on their gains. They want to gain money. They want to gain everything in life. But then, in order to gain, they need to first be disciplined. That's what Saturn teaches you. They have to be hardworking and patient, because Saturn will give you results only after some time. Saturn can cause delay also in reaping your gains, in reaping your benefits, or in being able to get the fruit of your hard work. You're supposed to gain something, but there can be some delay. Saturn can cause delay. This can happen again if you have to look at Saturn in Aquarius. Now where is Aquarius in your birth chart? So accordingly, I will come to each of the ascendants very soon. So Saturn can cause delay, but if you have been working patiently, you have been hardworking, then definitely Saturn can also give you rewards, and it can give you the fruit of your hard work. This is also possible. And so instead of maximizing your greed for people instead of focusing on how to maximize their gains just for their own selfish motives, people should also think of charity. That is important. So if you whenever you earn some money, if you think of doing some charity, then that is a very good remedy. So even if Rahu is casting its aspect on Saturn, then it will not cause any give you any negative impact. So charity is a remedy actually for this a position of Saturn in Aquarius. So whenever you think you have earned some money, try to donate something to the unprivileged. Be kind to animals, birds, creatures, very important, to the downtrodden, to old age home people. Yes, then Saturn will bless you. And Rahu is aspecting, so be kind to birds, as I told you, and be kind to all creatures, including ants. And what I was telling you, Rahu is aspecting, so be kind to people who are physically handicapped, people who are mentally challenged or physically handicapped. So be kind to them. Do some charity. That is a very good remedy. All right. So friends, these are certain general things. And also Saturn in Aquarius, Rahu is aspecting. So it can cause stress, work stress, tension at the workplace. Because delay in getting your due rewards or whatever, even whatever money is due, if there is delay, then what will happen? Because Saturn, Rahu is aspecting, so definitely it can cause tension and stress also. This can happen. It can cause tension, stress. Rahu is technology. So if Saturn is your work, profession, so if you are using technology, if you have certain skills, hidden talents, and you're using them, okay, if you know how to use technology, then you will be able to maximize your gains and you will be able to grow faster. I mean, you will be able to make better progress through your profession. Okay, so that's what Rahu wants. Maybe if you're traveling because of your work, Rahu is also network. You're trying to spread, if you're doing some business, your networking should be very strong. Making use of online technology for your work. So all these things will give you good results during these couple of years, because Saturn is in Aquarius and Rahu is aspecting. So these general results will be experienced by all ascendants. It can be experienced by each and every native. So yeah, I mean, making use of internet technology, online technology, improving your network, okay, that can help you. Even if it's not that, if you're doing business, even if you're doing a job also, you can, but you are doing a job, but again, people may hire you for your services also. So you can definitely share your expertise, your knowledge on social media, make use of internet technology. That's very important. That's actually the need of the hour. Yes. So friends, all these things will help people. So make good use of the internet. Okay. So you must know how to use technology for your work. Rahu is also connected to occult fields. Now Rahu is aspecting Saturn. So definitely people who are into the field of occult, they can do very well. Because Rahu is any kind of hidden knowledge is Rahu. So whether it's tarot card reading or even astrology or any kind of occult field, such people can do very well. Okay. So whatever is hidden, even whatever requires in-depth analysis, investigation, secret investigation also. Nevertheless, secret investigation is connected to Ketu, but that's okay, because if secret investigation is mostly connected with Ketu, but Rahu can also show anything which is hidden, because Rahu and Ketu, they are the same entity, only that Rahu is the head, Ketu is the rest of the body, the tail portion. So there are certain areas where you will see that both of them kind of overlap. You will see that they tend to overlap also. So yeah, when you are engaged in any sort of research or even investigation, and you are trying to make use of your network, to make sense of, or make sense of your research and whatever you're investigating. You're using your your power to see things, okay, your power to see things, your power to see behind the superficial reality. So if you're able to use those talents, it will help you, whether you're in the field of the occult sciences, whether you're in the field of the law, legal investigation, whether you're in the field of surgery or even medicine, medical science, whether you're in the field of whether you're in the intelligence department, any kind of secret agencies, whether you're in the field of psychology also, especially clinical psychology, any, when you're trying to investigate things and secretively you're trying to come out with secrets. So such people can do very well actually. Yes, they just need to focus on their work and they just need to be disciplined. They can do very well. Rahu is foreign, so if your work is connected to foreign lands, you will get some foreign transactions are involved. You need to travel because of your work to different places, not necessarily different country, but even within your country. If you're traveling because of your work, you're going to other places and networking with other people, that can also give you a lot of benefits. So these are certain general observations about what results you can expect when, because of Saturn's transit in Aquarius, and especially when Rahu is aspecting Saturn in Aquarius. So what general results you can expect. Now I will go to each of the ascendants, that is from Aries to Pisces. So each of the ascendants, what kind of results they can expect when Saturn transits in Aquarius. So we will continue the discussion.